As we check out recruiting on the Georgia side, again, a number one class early in this stage of the game, of course, with a lot of important recruiting visits coming up in May and June. Dylan Raiola. So he's been all over the map, not in regards to like him decommitting and committing and anything like that, just all over the map. When you look at USC and Nebraska and Georgia, he's pretty much covered the continental United States, and USC obviously develops quarterbacks. And now they brought on Cliff Kingsbury to add to Lincoln Riley and everything that he's done there. Nebraska, of course, he's got a legacy there with an uncle, father, and Georgia is, of course, winning more than anyone. So he has made what was a commitment to Ohio State decommitted. Now he's up for grabs, but Georgia's getting a lot of talk.
Georgia's, I think, is in pretty good position. Pretty good position for Dylan right now. Everything you hear, in fact, Georgia maybe has a lead for him. I mean, you've seen USC, for example. I know this before they brought in Kingsbury to I guess be they got some kind of exalted analyst title. I know he's got right now, but I know they've kind of shifted their attention supposedly to another quarterback. I can't remember the guy's name, but maybe that's a hint that they don't feel so confident about Dylan right now. You mentioned Nebraska, and his dad coaches there and all that, but everything we hear, that's not really the big option right now for him. Everything seems to be pointed toward Georgia, and the decision could be coming relatively soon.
As I mentioned, the recruiting game as well as anyone. There have been some big visitation weekends here just the last few weekends, and again, more coming in May and June. Any particular storylines or narratives, anything we should be looking out for over the next month or so?
Well, right now they've got a lot of the kids they've already been targeting. In fact, Georgia got a commitment today from Natarian Tuggles, a 4-star wide receiver. I believe he's from South Bend, Indiana. So I guess they got him right under Notre Dame's nose. But they've already got a couple of 5-star kids, high 4-star kids. We mentioned Dylan Raiola. They've already got another quarterback, committed, Ryan Puglisi from Avon, Connecticut. They've got Sokovie White from here in Georgia at Cartersville High School. He's one of the fastest guys, in the country. But other than I think Dylan Raiola right now, I know they want to bringing a running back, and there's some defensive linemen they've got their eyes on. But otherwise, Georgia is right on schedule for be able to target some certain guys and bring them in. But again, it's going to be interesting to see how high this class ultimately ranks, because right now it's looking very good, and definitely the top group in the country so far.
Has anyone let Kirby Smart know that when he's got as high a stake as he does, grabbing Georgia players, Florida players, South Carolina players, the type of places and the geography that we would expect him, then he goes out and goes to California and gets guys like Black Rock Flowers. And when he's going to Indiana and Connecticut, that's really not fair to go grab their best players.
Well, that's when you win back-to-back national championships, man. We saw this with Alabama. I mean, you win the big ring, and people are going to want to come play for you. That's what it is with Kirby Smart right now. He's pretty much able to go in any state, any school in the country, and have a shot at bringing some of these top kids home, because everybody wants to play for the champions. I mean, like I said, we saw that with Alabama, Nick Saban, and we've seen it with other top programs year in, year out. But when you win, people want to be a part of what you're doing.
Anthony Dasher, UGA Sports, they're on Rivals. Check out his work as we approach Saturday spring game. And, of course, recruiting never stops. Anthony, we appreciate you stopping by.
Yes, sir.